What is going on? Hope y'all are doing well. Apparently I forgot to finish part of this, so I need to finish adding some pieces to my scene. So give me just a second here. Can you see the recipe? That's my big question. I want to make sure it's readable. Oh, you're on mobile. So we're making honey garlic chicken, which I actually have already prepped because it needed to marinate for a couple of hours. Um, but we'll be doing the Asian inspired slaw. We're doing like a mayo and sriracha with some lime juice and some honey and other stuff to really give it some good flavor. Let's see, subscriber, select color, black. Eight pixels up. Almost there. Give me just another second here. I'm going to add the tip, but we're going to have to skip over the bits right now because I don't have that one built. So I feel kind of bad about that, but we'll get it later. How you doing tonight, Anton? Hello. All right, so we should be good. I now have an iPad here, so I can actually see what y'all are saying. I don't always have to go back over to my laptop. And I only need this for 1 point. I hope music is doing good. I hope it's not too loud. If it's not loud enough, let me know. I'm happy to adjust it. I have been sweating my ass off too, so you're not alone. As you can see in the very small camera, I've adjusted my whole setup, and I'm really happy with it. You guys can't see it, but my vegetables are growing right here. I now have a new arm for this camera that's looking down here, so it's a little bit higher and looking more down on the cutting board. Volume levels sound fine. My voice is kind of gone. I'm not sure why. But yeah, so now I have a static arm there. I've got a tripod holding my iPad so I can see what you guys are saying, interact with chat a little bit more. That's mounted here. I'm contemplating adding another one over in this area so that I can see. I might just do that with my cell phone real quick so that I can see chat on my cell phone. In fact, I think I'm going to do that since I have the ability to do that right now. I thought I was ready to go, but clearly I was not. I am enjoying this microphone for how cheap it was. It only cost me like 20 bucks. How's everything else look though? Everything coming through clean? Frame manager. There we go. Actually, I think I'm going to do this. All seems good. I'm glad to hear that. Awesome. That's what I'm going for. There. Now I have chat over here too. Except for the non-metric recipe. It's because we don't use metric much here. I do hope to get the overlays adjusted so that they look prettier. They're not the prettiest thing in the world, and I know that. So we first need to start with the sweet potatoes. Because these are going to take probably the longest. I want to get as much of the dirt off before I start to peel them as I can. And I'm not just peeling crap into my bag. I guess I should plug my phone in since battery's kind of low on it. Yeah, I think we're doing good. I need to grab some paper towels here, dry these off. Anton, how you been? What? I will need this later. Where is my peeling? In my can opener, but where is my peeler? I can't find my peeler, and I don't know what I did with it. Put my bread knife away here. It's got to be in this drawer. I need to go through here and clean some of the junk out because there's duplicates of some stuff in here. Found it. I have so many different pairs of tongs, it's insane. And then I've got a couple of other things that I need to just get rid of because they're duplicates. We'll go ahead and grab a plastic bag so we have a garbage. Hey, it's a Lily. Long ass commercial before you're able to see a stream and a movie trailer. Yeah, I've it's supposed to be set up so it does ads on a regular basis to get rid of pre-roll. I don't like how Twitch does their ads. It's part of the reason why I've been kind of testing out Kick. but gonna get some monies. I do have ads turned off for subs. As many places as I can turn them off, I have them off. But unfortunately, they are required. Yes, I do get some money for ads, but it's really not much. I don't want Roxy getting into sweet potato peel. That would be bad. Thank you very much, Lily. I appreciate it. I've got this setup down pretty good. There's a couple of other things I actually am going to plan on doing next. Also, and your utensil drawer is so full you can barely close it. I know that all too well. So I actually have ordered another piece so that I can use my good DSLR as a camera for this. The only downside to using that is I also use it to take photos at the end of stream, so I'm not sure I'm actually going to do that. But also I wanted to make it so there were 3 cameras up and running at all times, and I just had to figure out how I was going to do that. I spent a few hours today trying to figure out just how I wanted to do it. I don't do really well with organic design, so hence my overlays being absolute trash. But if you guys like seeing all 3 cameras up at once, I will have someone do them professionally, since mine are garbage. I've thought about setting it up in a way that I can switch which camera is primary, which I can very easily do. I just didn't. I wanted to see how this one went. Asking for it. How are you? Welcome. Okay, so sweet potatoes are now peeled. So we're going to take that so we get a nice surface to cut on. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Just getting the sweet potatoes prepped for this. So we are making a honey garlic chicken. We're going to pan sear that, mainly because I'm not allowed to have a barbecue here. And then we're making an Asian-inspired coleslaw with fennel, purple cabbage, carrots, some sriracha, mayo, fish sauce, all sorts of goodies in there. And then we're also making we're making roasted sweet potatoes. So that's what I'm working on right now, just trying to get these cut up into cubes so we can get them in roasting. And we'll toss these with some oil. Can't remember what all I said I was going to roast these with, because I change it like every time, but I think there's cumin, cayenne, cumin chili powder, some smoked paprika, salt, pepper. I'll take a look at my recipe again here tonight. So I haven't done this coleslaw before, but this was sent to me and recommended to me by a couple of people. I thought it'd taste really good with this honey garlic chicken. The honey garlic chicken is really easy. You can see there on the screen, I do have the recipe broken out. Just put it in a few hours before you're ready to cook it. Let it sit in that marinade in the fridge. And then when you're ready to cook, pop it out just a few minutes before so that it kind of comes a little bit to room temperature. Need to grab my bowl here. I don't need that big of a bowl. So let's grab a glass one here. Trying not to be too loud. Okay, I might actually need the bigger bowl. I didn't realize just how many we had. I'm going to have sweet potatoes for days. Now, sweet potatoes can be hard to work with. They are very firm. So I like to cut one side off. Just a little thin strip to make it flat. Also depends on your knife. I need new knives. These don't hold an edge anymore. Years of abuse on them. Not really abuse, but use. I try not to abuse my stuff. I do utilize it very heavily, but I try not to abuse my stuff. There's no point in spending good money on something if you're just going to beat it up and not take care of it. Clearly my garbage can wants to take some of these because that's where some of them have wound up. It's right below me, so keeps the dog out of it. What's everybody's weekend been like? Y'all having a good one? Making sure y'all can actually see what I'm doing here. Yep, I'm going to need the bigger bowl. I didn't think I was going to, but I am. we're going to grab the bigger bowl. I'm going to do plastic. As you can see, that fits that a lot better. What did I have in here? Paprika, chili powder, pepper, salt, cumin, garlic powder. Yeah. I'm gonna do some onion powder in it too. Cumin, smoked paprika, chili powder. I might even use some Chinese 5-spice. Maybe not. What's up, Luxon? So I have to break into this because I do a lot of... Did you enjoy those photos? I shared some photos in Luxon's Discord from the last couple of cooking streams and a couple other things too. I'm glad you enjoyed those photos, Luxon. You woke up and that's the first thing you saw. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the oven started here. Bake. All right, so 425. I need a little bit of oil. We'll see if that's enough. I'll leave that out in case it's not. I am going based on eye here just because I do this a lot. Onion powder was not in my original, but it's going in there just because it's good. I need to get my smaller container to refill, but I don't know where it is at the moment. Commercial sizes of things. Stir these up so they don't go flying everywhere. And what we'll do is once these are all nice and coated, we will line a baking sheet with some aluminum foil. And then we will pop them in the oven once the oven has come to temperature. Flying is fun. Well, yeah, you can see I got some oil on my shirt. It's great fun. So, I'm actually going to do this. Let's hope this sheet pan is actually big enough. Should be. We're only doing 2. So we'll just line it here. Apparently go ahead and tear it too. That's fun. It's okay. This is a Kewpie is a brand of Japanese mayo. I prefer the flavor of it versus any other mayo that I've ever tried. I will show you what the bottle looks like momentarily. They do sell an American version-ish at Costco. I prefer getting it from, I source mine online, or your local Asian market should have it. It's just got a better flavor, at least in my opinion. Okay, so we'll set these aside for a few minutes. We will let the oven come up to temperature. So Kewpie mayo is this stuff right here. Might be able to show a little better here. I actually, the last stuff I bought on Amazon, but I buy it in, I go through so much of this. I make a lot of egg salad sandwiches. I use it on every sandwich, but I go through a lot of mayo. But it's good stuff, really, really good stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't, that's my go-to. Need it out anyway, might as well keep it out. What all do I need for Asian slaw? I actually don't need any other seasonings. Okay, none of these. So I can put all of this back. No. Yeah, it's just mayo. It does have a slightly different flavor to like your American style mayo, but it's not flavored per se. It's how they make it. Yeah, I swear by it. I try to get as many people as I can to start using it. By the way, maybe I'll have a little snack. This is what I made the other day. This is a milk and honey bread, and it is super, super tasty. I want to clean off my cutting board here from the sweet potato. Next we have to, I'm going to clean this real quick so we don't have to stress about it, because I'm actually going to need this for the Asian slaw. So let me clean it real quick, get it drying. I guess I could just dry it by hand so I have it. I will say right now, with one thing that's been rough, at least here locally, is we don't have much of an Asian market, so a lot of the stuff I have to try and source online, or it's special order for me. Fortunately, I'm friends with the owner of it now. Spend some time chatting with her, and she's awesome about looking for specific things for me if I want it. Picking up stuff that I need for some of my cooking, which is awesome. I genuinely cannot complain about that. It's pretty awesome of her to do so. We're gonna mix up the sauce because we're gonna try to emulsify it a little bit. But I'm gonna do that after we've got all right, so we have cilantro already washed and prepped. The cabbage we'll need to rinse here, and same with the carrots. But we're going to use the mandolin, I think. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just slice this. So we're doing purple cabbage, carrots, fennel, cilantro, and then our sauce for this. I have the mandolin out to use it in case we do need it. I'm going to move the cilantro over for now. Don't need it quite yet. Fennel's back there. I'll do the carrots here in a few. So this is actually already cleaned, which is great. Yeah. What I'm doing now is just cutting out the core here, because I don't want that. So now the cool thing is I can take my mandolin and for safety reasons, we're actually going to do this the proper way. Now, typically, I do this over the bowl that I'm working on, just because it makes for easier cleanup, but I didn't decide to do that this time. If you don't have a mandolin, there are much safer options out there for mandolins than that one. But it makes really quick work of a head of cabbage. Yes, I know I'm not using the hand guard. I'm going to. Gotta be safe. All right, that should be enough cabbage. So I need to rinse this up because I don't want it to stain purple from the cabbage. That would not be fun. So I'm going to clean this one real quick. And I hear my dog, but I'm not sure what she's doing. Okay, so that's now been rinsed. That should be enough cabbage. We are almost to temp on the oven, so we can do the sweet potatoes. Yeah, I needed to wash that because I need to put this in a bag real quick. Hi, Roxy. The doggo has decided to join me in the kitchen. I will put that in. That's crazy how fast time flies. I don't even know how it's the middle of July already. I genuinely don't know where time has gone. All I care about is the bulb. For now. I'm going to use the fennel for other stuff later. I don't like this mandolin. I've had it for many, many, many years. I'm not a huge fan of it. All right. That's about as much as we're going to get, and that's okay. I'll take some of this core out. Not all of it, just some of it. The beefier chunks I'm not going to keep. And there is my fennel for this as well. Still some core in here that I need to break off, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, we're good on that. All right, next up is the carrot. So now we're going to take and put our we're going to set a timer. All right. Actually, let me grab one here. Highly recommend. There's a couple of different varieties of you know what? I just realized my counter camera is upside down to you. The mandolin slicer. I'll have to fix it after this stream. Mandolins are one of my favorite things. Probably don't need two of these, but we'll see. And I'll show you what this one's capable of doing. Let's see, I need my... The carrots might be too small to use on the mandolin though. At least with this mandolin. A lot of root vegetables in this tonight. So this has y'all didn't see that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. Yep, that Kevlar glove's not going to fit, so that one's out. Oh. Rewatching Bar Rescue, went back, watched the very first episode, and this girl asked, "What's a cocktail?" Please tell me she wasn't the bartender. She was a cocktail server. I weep for humanity. I would hope it's fake as well, but the problem is I don't think it is. So I'm actually going to manually cut some of this manually. I'm going to cut and julienne some of this up by hand, just because that mandolin did not get anywhere near all of it like it should. How can you be a cocktail server? Onryo-san, hello, welcome to stream. If I butchered that, I apologize. Oh, awesome. How are you doing this evening? All right, that's enough. Just waiting to sleep. Fair enough, and I get that all too well. Let's do this. It's a little early for me to sleep. I don't do fried chicken. I don't really have the facilities for it. And I'm not a big fan of... I've never been good with fried chicken either. I would prefer a deep fry if I'm going to do it. But we'll be doing some pan-seared chicken here in just a little bit. I'm just finishing up the slaw so it can kind of all come together. Hey, fried chicken. Oh, we need to do our cilantro. Very, very rough chop. Come across the KFC here, 11. Nope, I'm good. Thank you, though. Okay, so time to, we're probably gonna have to do double the recipe because I think I've made too much. Mayo. Let's see. I need mayo, lime juice. Oh, yes. So one thing that I see a lot of people doing with their press is actually doing this up. They do it the wrong way, and so they don't get all the juice out of it. Should put your lime so it's facing sliced side down. That'll help get as much of the juice out as you can. This is probably my favorite thing that I've ever bought is my juicer. Okay, so rice vinegar, sriracha, honey. Oh no. Rice vinegar, sesame oil. What else do I need? I think I'm gonna avoid the fish sauce. I don't want to open up a whole thing of fish sauce just for tonight. And I'm probably not going to use it again for a little bit. Oh, those are looking good. I don't know if y'all can see that. So we need to do another timer. Okay. Need sriracha. Yes, I broke down a while ago, and before they really skyrocketed, and bought a couple bottles of sriracha. Let's see. Oh, I need to actually add a little bit more sesame oil. I got a whole bunch of sesame oil. I've got a bigger bottle that I just keep refilling this little bottle. And then honey. I might have to double this recipe though. Maybe not. It's actually created quite a bit of sauce, a lot more than I thought it would. And it's coating it quite nicely. All right, so there is the cabbage slaw. That's good. All right, so now that we've got the slaw done, I'm gonna go ahead and set it off to the side here. Let's put the mayo and the sriracha back. Grab a water out of my freezer here. Almost got it perfect slush. Probably another 10 to 15 minutes and it would have been. All right. So there is a shortage on the hoi fong, which is what everybody uses the hoi fong sriracha, which is this bottle here. So there is a shortage on this. Production is coming back slowly, but they primarily work with commercial, so that's probably where we're going to see it come back. There are other brands that make sriracha. So I actually meant to buy a bottle of the Tabasco brand for sauces like this, so that I'm not using my good my good stuff on the in a sauce. I use that when I'm putting it on top of like my ramen or in pho or whatever I'm making, because I love the sriracha, and I also put it on top of breakfast burritos. So let's see. Okay. So here is the honey mustard chicken. Or not the honey mustard, sorry. Honey garlic chicken. I can't talk tonight. I don't know what my deal is. Yeah, so there's a bunch of brands that make sriracha, which is great. So yeah, we've got 4 chicken thighs here. They've been marinating since 11 this morning? 12? I can't remember when I put them in. So we're going to actually come over here. I don't want those over the stove. So I need to... These are the new pans. I did get my hex clad in. I'm super excited. I've been loving these things. I don't know where Yuki is. I haven't seen her in here tonight. So I forgot I need to season this just a tad. So I'll put this oil up on the edges here. As well as here in the middle of the pan, because we're going to just use this oil. Yeah, I haven't seen her in here tonight. It's been marinating for about 8 or 9 hours. Love this smell. I wish you guys could smell it. You can see the recipe for it there on the screen. Really easy marinade. Just put it in a bag. Smush it all together. Let it sit. One thing I do need to get is a splatter screen. Tempted to do these 2 at a time. If we're cooking raw chicken on these, I'm going to clean them. Oh, this is going to have to move. Have to move that because I need somewhere to put the roasted potatoes here because they are just coming out of the oven. No, we can still leave them in for another 5 minutes or so. Lily, how was your weekend? I'm really glad I have this iPad set up over here now. Start getting the plate. Oh, she's at work. That's right. She's a full day ahead of us. That's why I typically try not to do these on Sundays. Is because I do know I have viewers on the other side of the world. So I try not to do them on Sundays, but unfortunately I had some stuff come up yesterday. I had no choice but to change it to today. We're really pushing for that goal of 380 followers. Fun to watch? Well, I appreciate it. I'm really trying to get my setup dialed. We're going to get a good color going on it. My stove is going to be covered in spots from oil when it's all done. I should probably get my camera ready. We're putting the 85 mil on. Camera's all ready to go. Ooh, actually, no, it's not. I will be right back. I need to go grab. Memory card for it. Usually helps if I have my good memory card in here because that's where it's set to send all the raw photos. So those have been in there for just over 30 minutes. You can probably leave them for about 2 more minutes. How's that looking on the... Now is just the fun part of waiting for the chicken to finish. This one's kind of odd shape. I'll at least put that away for now. Let's do a little taste test. Awesome. We'll let this go for a couple more minutes. Oh, all right. So taste is really good. The texture is perfect. They're soft with a nice crispy exterior on, unfortunately only on one side. I should have flipped them, but they're good. Good flavor. it feels so weird using metal tongs on a non-stick, so to speak. Oh man. My favorite way to do chicken. It is perfectly juicy. Tender and cooked through. There is dinner. Well, I hope that y'all are able to make this yourself. I did include the recipes obviously on the screen. I'll give you some feedback once I'm done eating. Make sure you follow all of my socials. They'll come through here shortly. What you doing, Rox? I'm just gonna grab another photo here. Hey, thank you so much for using your Prime. I appreciate it. I really do. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I think that will conclude our cooking stream for the evening. My social media is here. Make sure you follow all of it. so you can be updated. You can also join Discord. I post there and on Twitter when I'm doing polls for cooking streams. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Let me go see who's online so we can go throw them a raid. Let's see who's online. Oh, yep, we're gonna go raid Janine. So make sure you guys stick around for this. Apparently it didn't work. There we go. Again, thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate you. We'll have more improvements to the stream next time. Catch you guys later.